Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Cavaliers will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will start this game off. In college football in the South, no one's been going at it longer than these two.
From an historical standpoint, this is one of the great rivalries in all of college football. UNC, Virginia, and it doesn't matter whether or not national championships are on the line. These two teams do not like each other.
And it's called the South's oldest rivalry. And here's the thing, national championships might not be on the line in football like they are in basketball, but pride dang sure is.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. The Tar Heels will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. It'll be a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oaks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they jump on top.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Looking for a man. It's Colandrea. Pulls it in. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Cavaliers are flying down the field. Movement here from the tight end. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Complete out of the backfield. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Now improvising. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on third down. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the single back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Cavaliers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the heels rolled in the last meeting.
Yeah, they took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it wasn't really a game, Jesse.
Yeah, there's tons of emotion, but only happy feelings for UNC. They started fast and they finished strong.
Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd down after the run. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Back to the ground game on the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. Oh, and the defense shoves him out of bounds at the 2. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to get it through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Harrell. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to move it through the air. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Finds his target down the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina!
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air, it's Colandrea. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, think of all the big-time players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional duel between the heels and the who's. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Virginia and North Carolina plays out.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's an awesome play call, having the running back on the angle route against the blitz. So they bring the linebackers. That completely vacates the middle of the field wide open. Running back runs right into it.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Colandrea. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
They keep attacking through the air. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Trying to find his man on first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Second down coming up.
And wings it incomplete. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Got it set up on the outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Lining up to convert third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires on the move. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fights off a defender. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Makes his connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. Makes a connection. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Second down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Now the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Crawford. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Brings up second down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to throw, it's Colandrea. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Virginia! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. They'll try to pound their way in. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 14.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. He's got his man.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UNC! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard.
Looking to go up top on first down.
They're up by 16 over Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. To the air on first down. Takes the easy completion. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now on second down after the short completion. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Feeling some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it.
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To throw, it's Colandrea. Got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Looking to throw on second down. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little... And he will score! Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A two-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? That's your decision.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, he'll fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. To the air, it's Harrell. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh my, he just shanked that one. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Harrison. Makes a catch and knocked down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Virginia! And they're on top here in overtime. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. 3rd and goal. Desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're going to throw it again. Into the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nipping up the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.